Fuck, I hate that shit. I thought we good. Welcome. Happy Friday. It's the LitCast, y'all.
Everybody's here.
It's lit.
It's
Friday.
Troy.
It's Yassi.
PYT.
Mandy Elysium. And we're here sipping on
Mimosas.
Period. Cheers, guys.
It's the end of our period drink.
Cheers. Whatever. Oh, wait, what? She's so nervous. So cheers.
To the weekend, the pre-weekend.
Exactly.
Man, how was your guys' week this week? You ready for the weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've been feeling really good lately. Like, I feel like the energy from the universe has just been really good to me. So I'm just grateful, and overall, I just feel blessed.
That's good.
So I'm really, I'm happy.
I feel like
Let
snapping.
me
Yeah.
What about you? How's your week been?
It's been cool. Y'all know I went on my little trip last weekend.
Oh yeah, how was that? How was Colorado?
It was fun.
And it was
Because,
snowing out there.
Yeah, and we talked about the girls' trips and how they be. It was cool though. It was cool.
It wasn't all funny.
No, it was actually pretty good. It was
That's
all
the
good
best.
actually.
Yeah.
It was so cold, and we just was in the house pretty much. We didn't do too much. A lot of people didn't go outside to smoke or nothing.
Yeah.
It was that cold.
And was it your first time there?
Yeah, in Denver, yeah. And it was my first time doing a little snow tubing and all that too. I never been
That's
to
so
Big Bear or
fun.
nothing. Like
Yeah.
so it was cool. I wouldn't do it again though.
Why? Wait, but I want to know why. Why?
Because I'd rather go to some tropical shit. Like
That's what I.
don't
Yeah. She's like the Bahamas.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I'd rather be cold than hot, but I don't want to pay. I wouldn't pay to do that again. Like if anything, I'll go to Big Bear.
Right, 45-minute drive.
Yeah, like not flying out to be cold and shit like that.
She said,
not do that. But it was cool. And then, but it was fucked up though because as soon as I landed, my phone broke. I didn't.
Oh,
leave
you
the
did say that. How did that happen?
Girl, I didn't even leave the airport. My shit was already cracked, so it was already kind of like janky or whatever. But I got off my flight, went to the bathroom, and I came out the bathroom, looking at my phone. The shit was just blank, like black.
Oh, the screen.
With the lines, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It still worked though. Like it was still coming. Calls was coming in.
But you couldn't answer none of that, huh?
No, it was working at. Okay, so it was completely black, and I'm like, damn. That's fucked up.
Did you wet it at any point?
No, it was in my pocket. I didn't even drop it again.
Mm-hmm.
It was already cracked, but I didn't drop it again when it went out.
Or you think it was like the elevation?
That's what my homegirl was saying.
Because, I mean, shit, that's hundreds of feet in the,
Yeah, that's what she was saying. And so at first it went black, and then it had came back. So I'm like, okay, I'm in action. I'm texting my nigga and shit. Like, yeah, it's broke, but it's still in action.
It's
right?
working.
But then my homegirl like, turn it on.
Why the fuck?
So you turned it off and then it never turned back on.
But then it died though, so I was like, okay, it died. So it's like it's turning off. So let me see when I'm trying to plug it back up to turn it back on. It was done for.
Yeah.
And luckily, it was so random that I had my iPad because I don't take my iPad.
Oh,
I leave it with my
shit
phone.
happens for I'm telling you, the universe, baby. The universe.
I'm telling you, I would have been miserable a little bit.
I know.
Actually, I was okay with not having the phone because then I really got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I did have the iPad, so I had a little bit of like something, to contact people and shit.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really tripping off not having it that much like I thought I would be, but I didn't get as much videos and shit.
Right,
unless
you got your big ass iPad with you.
Yeah,
Where you
no,
go.
then my homegirls like, I would have had my iPad. Like, no, I'm
That's
not
too
doing
much.
that.
It's
That's
like
doing
having
too
them
much.
big ass phones, like, nah.
That's doing too much, yeah.
Out.
How was your week, PYT? You performed, didn't you?
Yeah.
How did that go? I'm not gonna lie, I seen the videos and man, it looked like you killed that shit.
It was fun.
And you and didn't you do a little freestyle on what's the name podcast?
Oh, on Spliff Mode, right?
Oh yeah. Shout out to Spliff Mode. That was fun. Thank you for letting the LitCast. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. Like my week been cool, just working, and staying focused.
When's your next show?
Trying to get sleep.
Yeah,
my next show is gonna be February 20th.
Okay.
Yeah, February.
Follow
20th.
up.
Yeah. So make sure y'all
Where
tap
is
in.
that performance?
It's gonna be at Soulja Boy Mansion. This artist by the name of Jay West, he basically put it together with like Radio Bass, Fanatics, and just like a whole bunch of people in LA.
Fanatics be having turned up. I like the
Shit be ratchet.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's Fanatics?
It's a group.
Oh, that's them?
Yeah.
I didn't even know
Oh,
that.
thick, little bit thick.
Yeah.
You know that? Oh, do you know?
You see?
You
You was telling me earlier.
No, but I have a question. So
Yes.
how is it? Okay for like artists and musicians and shit? How is it to get into shows and to like make your presence known? Like how did you get on the show? Like how do you do that?
With me, I've been performing since I was like 13. So I've gone through a lot of different stages, from the paying tickets to people just giving you shows. And a lot of times, like, people they know how I do. Like, they know I come and I handle business. So, like, with him, he just hit me up and was like, I think I'm the only female artist that's performing.
Oh, that's what's up.
And most
That's
of the time,
hot.
that's
I
how
like
it be.
that.
For real.
That's
so.
hot. Yeah,
People
and you're
just
gonna
call.
kill it. I already know.
And if y'all
I'm for
down
sure
to,
need to be there.
Y'all could come. I'm getting a party bus
we for
and
sure
everything.
will go.
Yeah,
I need to
So
go.
it's gonna be like $40. That's for the bottles
Okay.
and all of that shit.
That's
So
what's up.
But we go up to Mansion and then drive y'all back down, so everybody be safe. and all
I'm
that
totally
shit.
down to go and just support you,
For sure.
honestly, because I felt really like shit because I wasn't able to go to the last
Girl,
one. But
don't.
things happen. I know because more's
Don't.
gonna come, so that's
Yeah,
why I was like,
don't.
man, for sure the next one I'm gonna be there.
I
So
appreciate
I'm gonna
it.
set that aside the 20th of February,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. February.
I will be
20th.
there.
So do you have like a manager or anything, or how do you feel like?
With that situation, there is someone that I've been working with in the past year, as far as like facilitating my album, my project Pearl Heart that came out last January. Before that, same thing, working with somebody, and it's like a production type thing. But for the most part, I kind of do my own shit because I've been doing it for so long. You feel me?
Yeah,
used
you're
to do the
accustomed to it.
You feel me? I did the seminars. My mom had me in all of that shit to where I had to learn the business side of it.
That's
So
what's
I
up.
kind of handle a lot
Props
of shit
to you,
myself.
moms.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, shout out to mama.
She ain't had me in the back doing no weird shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
She may have had you in the back, but she didn't have you in the back. No, for real.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that in the news?
No.
What?
I mean, not even in the news, but like what they put it on the shade room
on
or
Shade
something.
Room.
It's like how moms of they have their kids that they want to get in the music industry. They take them to shows and they have them basically in the back with the adults, like R. Kelly situation. Like a lot of the parents was taking their kids
Knowing.
behind the stage, like behind the scene and stuff, trying to put them on, but still like you basically selling your kids to this man because of their music career or something, like,
That's out.
You say, okay.
That's why she was like, I was in the back, but I wasn't doing no weird shit.
Yeah, for real.
Oh shit.
Cause
For
yeah, a
real.
lot of moms
Yeah,
and
no,
shit be like really, well, I don't know about more so today, but like back in the days, be like, shit, we about to go back there and see what R. Kelly could do for you. You know how to sing. I'm trying to get my daughter on or whatever, get a song, thinking about whatever.
Oh yeah, this came out in his the series about him, right?
I seen
but
that.
it's out recently.
Yeah.
They're talking about it
Yeah.
recently.
There's people
Because-
coming out saying they seen the shit, like they
Yeah.
seen the girls coming to the back.
Yeah, with their parents though.
Yeah, with their mothers and
Yeah.
So can you get mad at? I mean, it's wrong no matter what, but can you really get mad at him though?
I mean,
it's still
That's
sick.
both.
Don't get me wrong, but
It's
it's
both.
I
both, yeah.
I feel like
Yes,
it's a
both.
two-way street right here.
And it's
because
worse because should know better as a mom. It don't matter what you want. Let your kids get
That
out the
part,
bus.
that's what I was just about to say. Like,
Ain't
how
no-
would you have the audacity, you know?
That
like,
shit
You
was
leaving
boring
your
for that
kids
shit.
with a
That's-
grown man, like,
That's
no,
weird.
especially
No matter the
young like
opportunity.
that.
And then you come back just like, oh baby, how was it?
No, that's out.
I'm gonna take you to go
No.
get a plan B. Like, how did that conversation go when you pick your daughter back up and she get in the car all scared?
Okay,
Like,
so
no.
because we're touching the subject, I seen this guy on IG the other day called Spider Cuz. Have you guys seen who this guy is?
I just heard about him yesterday.
No, I never heard
that
of him.
shit is so funny. So it's basically this dude from New York, if I'm correct.
He's in
and
the Spider-Man suit?
Spider-Man suit,
Oh, I know
and
what
then
you're
he
talking
has
about.
like a blue bandana on him, and then he has like either on his head, and he puts the hat on, or his wrist tied up, or whatever the case may be, right? And he just did a skit with the girl, whoever her name is, but she's supposed to be Spider-Woman, but in all white. And they in the middle of the street with an airbed, and they dry
I did
humping.
see that.
So as a parent, you know, or you know, you have kids with you, how do you react to people doing inappropriate skits in public when there's kids around? Like, how do you guys? Because
That's crazy.
I kind of thought it was funny, but then I seen the background and I was like, wait a minute, there's kids, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like there's a fine line
Yeah.
to shit like that.
And I
you
feel
know?
like there's a
City.
time and a place, and I feel like at the end of the day, it's a lot that's already being exposed to these kids, nowadays, because just for the
Exactly.
simple fact of them having access to a phone, an iPad, or whatever the
Right.
case is, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like people, I mean, you know what's
Clout
right.
chasing.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
mean,
saying
but
it's all
I
for
get
content.
that. I get that though. You get
But
me?
there's a fine line.
Yeah,
like,
that
where
part.
do
And that's
you
what I'm
draw
saying. Like,
that?
they need to put themselves in that position. Like, what if that was you standing on the side with your kid watching
And
some
you're just
type,
supposed to be going like, hey, come here, hey, come on.
you
come
know,
on,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Well,
like,
And as a
it's a time and a
character, too, it's like,
place.
Okay.
a lot of
Spider-Man.
a lot of
What?
kids watch that, so
And they
it's
want to
like,
be, you know,
That's
Yeah,
what they
why
gonna
wanna
remember
be.
if they seen that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, it's
These
like,
kids got it hard.
It's
That's
a-
all I'm saying.
it's a time and a place
a
for
parent.
everything too, though.
It is.
For sure. Like, you need to know, like, okay, if we're gonna do this at 3 p.m., everybody's coming out of school, all these kids are gonna be, come on, like,
Just
you
be a little bit
know,
more
just
mindful.
be, yeah,
Yeah.
like, that's all it is. But
No, I know, I feel
do
it.
I agree with that? Like, having kids around? No, I don't. I'm really big on that because I feel like kids already have so much that they're going through right now, especially with, like,
He's literally like, it's like doggy style. They have
they
a fucking air mattress in the middle of the street.
I did. See
You
that.
feel
I
me?
didn't
And
know
they
you
was
did
I
just
didn't
like,
see
and
that.
I was just like,
I'm
and in the
happy I did not
background
see
you see
that.
the kids, and I'm just like, okay, bro, like you,
Yeah.
I think you did a little bit too much, you know.
And still posted it. You know, you seen them kids when you.
On everything, yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's too much. It's too much weird stuff going on as far as like just the world in general when it comes to kids. Like, you really just gotta be a good parent in this day and age because it's harder because back in the day we could walk to school and do all types of stuff that nobody felt like was a major thing. Like, my daughter's not never about to walk to school by her.
What?
She's
Yeah.
never about to walk to school. Like, that's out. Like,
Yeah, be a lot of
that's not even an
weirdos.
experience she's not about to have. That's something that I'm not okay with doing because of how everything is. Like, when I was a kid, I wasn't aware of no worldly things. I was in a literal kid's place. When they say stay in the kid's place, I was there. I didn't know nothing else about nothing. Like,
Yeah, honestly, me too.
but now they know about everything that's in the the
I'm
news,
telling
the
you,
world,
because them
shit
phones,
like that.
them
Yeah.
iPads, all of that
Yeah.
is shit. So
But like she said, even the news, you could be sitting watching the news, and then the next commercial is the fucking Rose shit, a sex toy commercial.
yep.
Yeah.
And it's
That
like-
came out on TV?
Yeah, that
I
shit
don't
be
know,
on
I don't
TV
know,
on AdamandEve.com. They commercials. For
What?
real, you be sitting there watching ABC7, and then it's like, oh, Valentine's Day, the Rose, something.
Mommy, I want a rose, huh?
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't even know when was the last time I watched TV. I mean,
Right, that's what
I mean,
that's on
I-
TV.
because I have Netflix, Hulu, I
Right,
have all that,
that's-
so
yeah.
it's just be like, that's my TV.
Streaming.
I barely
Yeah.
do that.
Let's talk about that. Like the fact that, you know, these days it's a lot of people who done switch from cable, which is high as hell, you know, to now
Yeah.
everybody's streaming.
Let's talk about how Netflix
Man.
trying to go up on the price.
Talk about it.
Everybody
Man.
ain't gonna have Netflix or cable. We just ain't gonna. We gonna listen
They
to
just
the
went up
radio.
on it again?
They gonna
We
be
gonna
Yeah,
watch
it's
the
gonna
Tubi
be
and
$20.
Shut up.
Girl,
But
Netflix better come out with some.
And they need to have a bundle packet.
Yeah, or I feel like if it's gonna be $20, y'all need to really have every fucking movie available.
For real.
Straight up. Cause
listen, if you got T-Mobile, they paying for Netflix right now.
Well, Netflix. Oh, I got T-Mobile.
Oh, I got T-Mobile. I didn't know that.
Shit. Well, thank you, Troy.
I already just switched yesterday, girl.
So what, you created a whole new Netflix account?
So I had because I got
Damn,
my
I didn't
new
even
phone,
know that. I
right?
had
So I'm
T-Mobile
on T-Mobile now.
Yeah.
So if you get the T-Mobile app, they have promotions or whatever. And one of the promotions was for Apple TV for a year for free, and T-Mobile pay for your Netflix if you have a certain type of plan. I have like something called the Magenta something.
I've been with them for like 10 years. They better
If
get
you
me
got
my
the Magenta plan, you better get that Netflix. Because I was like, so what they do? They go, because I already got Netflix. What they gonna do? Take over the bill? They was like, yeah, I'm gonna see you.
Oh,
So you don't have to make a new one. That
That
you
is
a link.
perfect.
You sign into it, and they be like, because I had mine on automatic bill pay. They was like, your previous payment method is we're gonna pay for it. For sure. Cool. Thank you.
I said for a year.
Coins.
Hell
Yeah. All right, for sure.
And
That's
Apple
good.
TV for you. I don't know what that is, but I was like, I want that.
I want that.
Yeah.
For free, yes, I need that too. Thank you. But yeah, so if you got T-Mobile, get that.
Hey, that's a really good token because I didn't even
Thank
know
you.
that.
I
I'm
didn't
telling you,
know
I've been having fucking T-Mobile for like 10 years. I need to hop on that ASAP. Oh yeah. You know what's good though is that at the same time, I know that like most smart TVs now they have like all the apps on it, right?
Yeah, that shit built in already.
Mm-hmm.
So I did notice though the other day because I was like scrolling through them, like you could choose like different apps that you want to have on your thing. They have live TV on the smart TVs too.
Oh yeah, with certain channels.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
certain channels. But like, when was it? Like 2 days ago, because I'm telling you, I was like searching through it. They have like they have MTV, like they have Wild 'N Out. They have like, you know, like good shows. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that people normally pay, like how you said they have cable. And,
Yeah.
you know, they're paying whatever it is that they're paying. But that's the cool thing about smart TVs now, I feel. Because you can have both. You can have the Netflix, the Hulu, Prime, HBO, whatever,
And
Stars.
you're not
all that.
paying $200 1 month, $300
Exactly.
this month. Oh, it's an inflation. Oh, it's, you feel me?
Yeah, and you still got the whole like basic live TV, you know, the channels like
Channel 2.
Yeah, and if you got
Channel
kids,
4.
I noticed they have like the, you know, like the kid
PBS.
show.
That's
Yeah,
not gonna go old.
Nickelodeon.
Y'all.
all of that, you know, for the kids.
No,
so-
Nickelodeon was
Yes.
not.
I think we get like 3-4 channels. I think episodes.
I
free.
just remember one like kid-friendly channel as a kid, and that was PBS.
Yeah.
But even then,
And
until
the
certain
channel
times,
that
they get
Sesame
caught
Street
up.
was on, was that PBS too?
Yeah, that was PBS.
That was
PBS?
Yeah,
that was what?
Wait,
Sesame
Sesame Street?
Street.
Oh,
Was that the
yeah.
same channel?
I think it was.
So yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, I don't
PBS.
remember.
Teletubbies. Yeah, that
Yeah, all
was
of
PBS.
that.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Honestly, I miss all the
I was a
old
kid,
like, cartoons and
I
stuff.
don't know how long ago.
Okay, so do you guys like when the movies come out, Disney movies that when we were little, we loved them, now they remade them? Do you guys go to the theater?
I be
I
mad.
love Disney.
I'm not gonna lie, I be mad though, cause they be changing shit
Some of the
up.
stuff be looking too like it's like you making it too realistic for it to be a cartoon. If that makes sense, like. It's supposed to look like that, like, you know, because it's a cartoon. Like, why are you trying to make it so digitized to where it's like almost like
Human.
yeah, like it's supposed to be a cartoon.
You know what
it's supposed to look like that, like.
For real.
But I like it. I like them still. I still watch Disney with my kid. I love it. I used to watch it by myself. Like,
Exactly.
Hotel Transylvania, that's my shit. Incredibles, that's my shit.
I like
Finding
those too.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
those. But some of them be corny now. Like
Now that's what I was about to say, because one thing that I really did like about the original Disney, they always wanted to give out like a message to the kids.
Yeah.
Like whether it was you being good to your family, listen, you know, or like
Looking out for one another.
Yeah, you know, like it was a message behind every Disney movie. And I feel like nowadays the shows and the movies that they make sometimes for the kids, it doesn't have any meaning to it.
It's just there.
Like, yeah, like it lost like its meaning. Like it's losing power, I feel.
Do you
because,
feel like every movie needs to have a meaning?
No, I don't feel like every movie needs to have a meaning, but I feel like for the kids it's good to do so, because at that age they're sponges.
Yeah.
They're doing nothing but learning. I personally, I don't have kids, but growing up and even now, like to this day, I've always like been around kids. You get me? Growing up, I was always taking care of my younger siblings and stuff. You get me? So I always seen it. I was always aware of it. You know, even though I'm not a mother yet, but I like that. I like teaching.
Why get rid of that though?
Exactly.
That's the foundation to teach a
Or
lesson.
maybe they're trying to drift away from that little by little.
And that's the thing
But
I don't like. And you
know?
know what's another big thing? And I don't know if it's something that, you know, we should like push, you know, into talking about. But I do want to mention is that I dislike the fact that they are promoting like the whole like gay and like lesbian into, for example, they made Superman like gay in this comic. They just came out with this comic. They like updated Superman. No, I'm not even lying.
No, for real.
I am not even lying. Look,
it's Robin.
Let me put this out there.
Robin is bisexual?
Yeah, wait, look, so look.
You didn't know?
But that's the whole thing.
I have nothing against anybody that is gay, bisexual, like nothing at all. You can do what you want to do, love who you want to love, all of that. More power to you. I
Suck who
support
you
you.
want to suck.
All of that.
Lit
Trust.
who you want to lit.
Yeah, but
Who you want
But look, let the kids be kids.
Yeah,
Leave
period.
the kids alone, man.
I feel like the kids
let
shouldn't be
them-
aware of that until later on.
Yeah.
As they
Young
should.
adults.
As they should. You gotta let them be kids. You gotta let them enjoy their life. Why are you trying to push this shit onto them? That's how I feel.
Did you
And I don't
guys-
like that.
Did you
I
guys
don't-
know that we don't fully develop, our brains don't fully develop until we hit the age of 26?
Yeah. And
It's
That's why
scientific.
yeah, and that's why they're all just
that
learning.
our brains
They're-
aren't fully developed at the age of 26. So it's
And
like,
it's irrelevant because what is gonna change?
From Robin being bisexual in the storyline, like
Yeah.
him helping Batman do what he do,
Exactly.
him being bisexual has nothing to do with that. That's something that is not need. It's not a need to know. Like,
Exactly.
That's not a storyline.
yeah, that's
needed.
like it's not a need to know.
Like it was good how it was originally. I don't
So
see
come
why
up-
they're trying to change.
so come
all
up
of
with
it.
some new,
something new. Yeah.
yeah, some new hero, a new hero
Like,
that's
kids,
bisexual
families.
or
No.
not
No.
believe that.
No,
leave
because-
sexuality
Leave that alone.
out of it.
Well, why do you
Exactly.
think that should even? Why do you think we feel that way though?
I personally feel that way because I
an
feel like
influence.
you need to not influence them into trying to program them to be something. You need
So-
to let them be.
So
You need
meanwhile, influence them that man and women is okay.
That's what it's
I know,
natural.
but I'm being.
That's
I'm,
natural. If along the line they feel like they're attracted to men and or they're like the women are attracted to the woman, that is perfectly fine. I have nothing against that. It came naturally. No, but I feel like this is more like, have you ever heard like, oh, they stuffing socks down my throat or you stuffing down my, that's how I feel it is.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
school.
just like somebody, if they was raised with a single mother, they probably didn't see her in a relationship with a man. They grow up and they get in a relationship with a
It's
man
programming.
and they get married. It's not, they probably didn't see that growing up, but like she said, it's kind of natural for you
Yeah,
to
no,
naturally,
definitely.
do that.
Definitely.
Even with,
Yeah. And
even
I don't
with
like
showing
that.
a men and women
On
relationship
television.
is what they gonna do with Batman? Show
Yeah.
them saving somebody and doing
Straight up.
superhero shit. It don't have to do with nothing.
Superheroes.
Mhm.
Say it louder for the
Like,
bitches
so
in
it's
the
not
back.
just- it's not just
Because
homosexual.
man, that's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Yeah,
They
I
don't-
feel it. I feel
They're
it.
kids. They don't want to. They don't need to know about nothing sexual, nothing
Mhm.
intimate. No,
Let
Yeah.
kids be kids.
exactly, and that's my point blank. Let
Especially,
them grow and do what they want to do naturally.
especially because there's so much of that out there.
yeah,
So it's like let's limit it. Let's limit that.
exactly.
You know.
They're kids.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you trying to do?
R.I.P. Kobe and Gigi.
I was just about to
Yeah.
say
I
that.
read your mind.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Let's
You
talk
literally
about
read
it.
my mind. I was,
I know you was like,
I was just about to say that.
The
That's,
statue that
is that okay? Is that even like they're really doing that, huh? Like
It's made.
It's done.
it's done already.
Yeah,
That-
it's done.
They sit there.
That
It's at the craft
is
site.
really.
It made me really happy.
That's nice, yo. Like,
Yeah,
on
it made
some
me
real
really
shit,
happy.
It really is nice. Like,
I
I
did
did
see
people
that.
let them be happy and not be like, well, where's the other people? You know, like don't make it into a thing to where it's like y'all putting so much on them. You know why they're doing that because of who he is. It doesn't make the other people's death less important.
No,
you know, this is just
they
the city.
mention them?
They did.
Yeah,
they said that they did make the statue so that they can represent Kobe and Gigi as well as everyone else that was affected by the
crash.
The helicopter crash. So they did mention that, which is something that I also did.
So is it just them two, or
it is just
have their names and stuff?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Or is there names?
That I don't know.
The plaque or
I haven't
something
seen
like
That
it.
would have been dope.
I haven't seen it like
their names,
physically.
you know?
Yeah, no, definitely.
But maybe they do have it like that. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it in person. I just seen ABC have posted it.
Yeah.
How does it feel to y'all? Like, I mean, of course, and I hate when people say this, like, y'all didn't know that person, but you really grow up seeing these people. These people are a part of your life, whether you meet them or not. So it's like when they pass away, it's like, damn. Like, how does that make you feel? Like, you know?
Honestly, when Kobe died, it was a huge deal because I feel like he was a huge inspiration to a lot of people, especially I feel like from our generation. You know, because we grew up like seeing all of it.
It was Kobe, Derek Fisher,
Yeah,
Fox, Shaq.
yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, so
I remember that, man.
and it was a huge deal because he always pushed like discipline and like hard work, you know, and that was a huge thing. I feel like for anybody, especially growing up when you sometimes didn't have like a role model to look up to, and I feel like that's what he was for a lot of people, especially the men. Especially the men, you know. I feel like it was a big deal. So another thing is that he always showed like love to like community. That was one thing I loved. He would go to like, you know, little like trainings for kids, and he would, you know, like show them little whatever it was that he was doing, but he was doing it for the community. And I feel like that's why it was such a huge impact.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't just this huge ass person that was just, oh yeah, look at me, you know. No, he was that person. He had that light, but he shined it upon everybody in his own little way. You get me? So I feel like that's why it impacted people. Like he actually cared. You get me? And I feel like that's a huge part too.
For sure. And and I realize that a lot of people that have a platform, they're doing that nowadays. Is they're getting involved with the community, because at the end of the day, it's like if you don't have the community to back you up, who's really, you know, like who do you really stand for at the end of the day? And now some may not do it for the correct intentions, you know, but I mean,
and then too, I feel like he wasn't done doing what he was supposed to do.
Definitely not.
You just retired.
Definitely not. He was only like what, a couple years in?
Like you had so much to do outside of basketball, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was
that
like
was definitely
that we didn't get to see what that could have been, because you know it would have been something great.
Definitely.
But, and then the baby, it's just like, wow, you know. That was a devastating part. I couldn't imagine. I'd be looking at Vanessa like, I could not imagine, bro. Like,
it's a special type of strength. It's a special, you know, like
it's like, and then you can't go deep into your sadness because you still got these other kids.
And then you just, like, you know, fall into a, for sure.
Like, that's you.
Kiki.
Shout out to Kiki.
No, Kiki is at no jumper right now. You know,
ladies night. Or ladies afternoon, whatever. It's the ladies today.
But here with us on Spirit.
But shout out to everybody that's, you know, commenting, showing love,
Can you
likes,
guys see
all that.
Oh, they said free the dog out the cage. I know. I'm sorry.
Y'all gotta stay. That's funny. Oh, since we talked about Kobe, let's stay on sports. So, you know, the Rams and the Niners, they play on Monday.
Oh, I've been here
to the Super Bowl. So what y'all think? Who y'all think gonna win?
Honestly, I'm from LA, so I honestly don't go for the Niners, so I'm gonna just go for the Rams.
I'm gonna go for the Rams.
I'm anything with LA.
Yeah, so
like, I don't watch no sports.
Fuck the Niners.
I'm gonna go with the got the Niners on some real shit.
And it's at our stadium, so that only makes sense. Y'all,
It's
LA
gonna
Rams
be
need to be
crazy. Yeah.
I
it's
hope-
gonna be
I hope
crazy.
The Rams fans come and show support.
They always
Because-
do.
No, hold on.
They always do.
No, hold on. Because there's been
I know some
moments.
diehards for real.
Yeah.
I know. I've seen some moments where there's like a whole bunch of like it's like a Cowboy stadium instead of a
Yeah.
fucking Ram stadium, a
That's-
Green Bay stadium.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
Really?
Did you
Yes.
hear how they tried to cancel? I did see something that said they trying to stop 49er sales
Fans.
for that. Yeah.
yeah,
Buying
and
tickets.
as they should. The fuck,
because
as
they
they
buying
should.
them up.
Because at the end of the day, it's like when you as a team you're playing and you see nothing but red on my back. You see nothing but red on the field. You gonna feel
I've
intimidated.
never seen that when it comes to LA.
Yes.
I never heard of them
Personally,
because
stopping
they don't-
people tickets,
I
but
haven't.
they said they paying attention to their addresses to see if they're from the Bay or whatever, and
That's
they stopping
kinda
the
weird.
sales.
That's
not right.
As they
Yeah,
should. This is
no.
LA. Get
No,
your Bay Area ass
No.
the fuck over
Hey,
here.
I get
We
that,
need to
but
support each other.
Why
Why
not? The
not?
fuck?
If
if LA really wanna, they need to show
Yeah.
it too.
That's
So
what I'm
I
saying,
don't agree
LA.
with that. I don't agree with them trying to stop people from buying tickets. Like, no, that's kind of weird.
It's like saying, okay, you're what fan? The Chicago fan?
I'm a
Okay.
Bears fan,
Okay,
yeah.
so
What?
yeah, I'm a
so let's say
I never
you're
heard
in your
that one.
stadium,
You
right?
said what?
Let's
I
say
never
you're in your stadium
Okay.
and you see nothing but Rams. Fucking
Yeah,
fans
of course
going-
you're gonna feel some type of
Exactly.
way.
So that's what I'm saying.
But at the end of the day, that also shows you like we need to fucking step it up. We
Which
need to
is
show
our
out.
fans.
which
Like,
is
yeah.
why they're stopping the fucking sale.
No, they better.
That's hilarious.
No, fuck. But at the end of the day, it's LA over,
Over
Yeah,
everything.
for real.
Yeah. So
I mean,
better.
hey, babe, we
Y'all
fuck
better
with
start
y'all.
buying
We fuck with the
tickets.
Bay. Yeah, we fuck with the Bay.
Yeah,
You
we
feel
fuck with
me?
them
We
every
fuck
now
with
and
all
y'all
of
better
y'all.
stop
But
buying your tickets.
this is LA.
And wear y'all jerseys, cause don't pull up,
I hate going to sports places
man.
and people are not repping their team. They
Yeah.
just be hella blank. Like, let me see the.
Have
I
Let
y'all
me
need
see
to
all the
have
blue. Let me
something
see every
there
brand.
or something.
Or at least be color coordinated with everybody. You feel me?
Please. Don't do LA
They
like
like
that.
Go up, watch.
Man, I'm about to walk out.
I see. I just see something on IG earlier. Like, who the
What?
fuck puts food on their close friends? I was like,
Oh, I see.
Bro, what the
They were like,
What? What is close friends for?
Yeah, they were
What
like,
if-
if you have me on your close friends and you only post food and you cooking, get me out. Because I want to see ass and
titties, all that shit. I want you to do. I want
So
to
what's
see.
the close friends for? Let's
Close
put that out
friends is
there.
supposed to be rated R type of shit.
Oh,
Or
really?
MA. I believe so.
Y'all throwing ass.
I believe so.
Add me to your close friends. Add Troy.
You
I
feel
did
me?
not know about that.
Yeah, shit. When I went to Rosarito, what? Close friends. Hello. That shit-
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is I was out there too, right?
Oh yeah, we went to show out there. Oh yeah, exactly. Close motherfucking friends, titties, ass.
And you know she did
and some
mention
old
that.
shit.
She was like, I'm only posting on my close friends.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't post this on my real story.
Yeah, not only that, but it's just that's what close friends
I'm
is
dead.
for. Like I don't want to
Okay,
see.
so is your close friends really the people you know, or is people that you don't know it but you still fuck
At
with?
the end of the day,
at
the
my
end of
close friends is people I know.
it's whoever the fuck it is you want it to be.
No,
You
yeah,
feel me?
simple
How do
black
you
men.
navigate it?
I mean,
If you ass and titties on your close friends, how you navigate
what do you
it?
mean how? If I'm allowing you to be
I don't
in
think
that,
you know
I don't care.
So
Like-
you choose who you
Yeah.
want to be.
oh yeah, you didn't know that?
You choose.
Yeah,
no,
you
I'm
choose
just
who your
saying.
close friends
I'm
is.
just saying. How do you choose?
How do I choose? I mean,
Yeah.
I need to be like, okay, I'll allow this person to see.
Honestly,
That's
what
the way I
basis?
choose.
That's what I'm
No,
saying. Like, what basis?
Because I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Or shut up. Because, okay, all right, shut up. Listen, shut up. Because if it's my mom, I'm gonna give a fuck about what she gotta say. No, hear me out.
you better.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Put mom's eyes
Fuck
on
mom. She ain't going on that. If it's mom shit, ain't gonna, bitch. My mom ain't even on my IG, yo. Put it that way. Like, she be getting mad. Why
Don't
not?
be doing
Hold
her
on.
like that.
I love moms. But hold on.
Exactly.
I love her.
Moms.
But at the end of the day, it's like, she gets mad. Why am I not your friend? Why do you need to be my friend? This is social media. Like, we don't
No,
need to.
for real.
You and I don't have that kind of relationship. And that's okay. You feel me? And that's what I told her. Like, that's what, you don't need to be on everything I do on social media. That's okay. But
Right.
no, we're not doing that. So again,
I would have my mom.
her and I don't have that relationship.
Right.
You guys, if you guys did, hey, that's beautiful. I'm not mad at you. Let's run with it, mom. Hey, you know what I mean? Like, but on another note, I give a fuck about my mom's opinion. So if I don't care, and it's not to say I don't care about you or care what you have to say, but if you tell me, bitch, you was doing too much, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm in Rosarito. I'm having fun.
Right.
Hence why I said I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Like,
Yeah.
you're all close friends. Like, it
The
is
way
what it is.
the way that I like choose the close friends is people that I know like they're just gonna see whatever they see and just mind their business. Simple as that. Like simple as that. You know, just you can see it. I'm letting you see what the fuck's going on, but
That's that.
you know, just see
I feel
it. That's it. Keep
Cool
it
too.
pushing. So that's how I choose mine.
Yeah.
Like,
Little sneak peek.
yeah, like if you
My
cool,
close friends
like
is
I know I
not
can
real
do shit in
people,
front of you,
like,
you ain't
you
gonna
feel
say
me?
shit. You one of my close friends for sure.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Did you add me to your close friend?
I'm gonna add you.
Do you? Hey, what you be doing on your close friend?
I don't be doing shit.
Hey, he be looking over there like, yeah.
He said I ain't even
Like,
like
hello.
I don't even post on there.
Hold
I
on.
used to post on there a lot, but I don't post on there.
Me
no.
either. Honestly, I really don't.
Do
Recently, I
us
haven't
females-
been, but
Do us females really add the guys that we mess around with on our close friends?
I never did.
Do we do that?
Was you on my close friends?
I don't even have.
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
when things got rough, you took me out.
Yeah.
yeah, you can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you add someone that you mess around with on your close friends?
Like I said, if I feel like shit, you know, they just gonna see it and be like, mind their business. Yeah.
That's still my bitch. She'll be sucking dick. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, chill out. Chill out. That's not me. But you know, like,
that's not me behind closed doors. No, not you. Not you. What about you?
I never did it before, but
You never did a close friend? Oh, just for that, we gotta make
I
money.
shit. You kind of just taught me something because I didn't know.
that's
What did I teach
honestly,
you?
I don't even use my close friends.
About close
But
friends.
that's
I
good
don't know.
too because you know what? A lot of people look into your social media. Jobs look into your social media.
And they can
a
just
lot
Google
of
you.
a lot of things look into your social media. So even if you're not posting nothing like that, it's good to keep some of that shit to yourself.
You have to keep it, some of it censored.
Yeah,
On
and
some real
especially
shit.
like
I
if you
keep
use
all my
social
shit
media as a
censored.
business,
Yeah.
because that's really what it is. That's what
For me
it's
too.
been for
That's
me.
why I
You
don't
know what I'm
post
saying?
none of that. Honestly,
If you do it as a business, it's important to separate certain things because
always
Yeah,
business
you
and
know?
pleasure over there.
So,
business, you know.
even if close
straight
friends
up.
not ratchet, it's just like more so you, like your free self on social media.
Yeah.
So it could be like a meme that's funny as fuck, but it's probably not appropriate if
For the business side,
Yeah, like for a business side, like, so it's like
we
I'm
connect.
gonna share this to the homies because y'all know this is funny
Or-
as fuck. But when I'm working with a brand or whatever the fuck, you're not
It's
gonna
also
see that
me.
side of me because you gonna just see the professional of my page and whatever. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you.
So there's a thing. To me, it's kind of annoying though. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it is irritating because it's like fuck. I have to like separate the two. You feel me? Because I know this is my job, and sometimes you just wanna speak freely.
Yeah,
So,
sometimes
yeah,
you have
that's
you
just-
have the ability to separate and make a business page so you can have that. This is my personal and this is my business. But sometimes
Sometimes
you
a
as a
business
person
be
is
fuck-
a business.
Exactly.
You're a
Yeah.
business. So
That
it's like
part.
Yeah, no, for sure.
you gotta
That
just
part.
balance it the best way you
I've
can.
seen where couples bash each other on close friends. You know, I just be like,
Wait, what do you
bro.
mean? I never seen that.
Yeah, like like let's say a friend of mine, he's talking shit about his girl. He wants to think about his girl, but he can't because he knows that she follows him. So he does it on close friends. Like, oh fuck this bitch,
I'll
I can't wait.
slap him.
I can't wait to.
She needs
I
to
will
be
slap
angry.
him.
To
Yeah,
me,
like-
I think on some
what
straight
you
on
mean?
some straight up shit. To me, I think that's a female shit, dog. Like,
Yeah, like
why
I
are you
will
even
slap
putting
you.
your shit out there, bro?
Yeah.
Like, that's just too much.
I will
You
slap
know,
him.
I'm a female and I don't even do that female shit.
That bird.
I don't know.
You might get a meme, but you won't get a video.
No, yeah.
You might get a general meme.
No, yeah.
It feel like it's an attack, but you won't get a
Honestly
video.
though, I don't even really be using my close friends like that. Like,
Yeah, me neither.
I've only used it a couple times.
I see.
last
I'm
time
on
was
people's close
Rosarito.
friends though, and I just be seeing shit. I'll be like,
It
hey,
be regular, but I be feeling like
but I don't really post any like. Yeah, I don't.
I see something again on IG yesterday. I was like, we gotta talk about this.
What?
So, do you guys remember when they were doing challenges and the dudes that were busted were doing the challenges as well?
What?
Like whatever challenge that there is, like Kiki, for example, Kiki, do you love me? That one.
Oh, I get
Okay,
you.
do you remember seeing that challenge where dudes from jail were doing that shit too, like on their
Oh,
cell phones?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just seen one yesterday and I was like, we gotta talk about this shit, bro, because this
What?
shit is getting out of hand. This
What
shit
do you mean?
reminded me of, you remember the movie The Longest Yard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember when the guys, the trannies, they
Uh-huh.
like dressed like females and
Cheerleaders.
and
Yeah.
what's his name?
Tracy Morgan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me why. There's this dude on IG. I remember his name, and he basically has a cell phone in prison. He's legit in prison, and he's doing like legit fucking comedy skits. And these dudes is dressing up as females. Like, it just straight reminded me of The Longest Yard. Just, for content. Yeah, for
Wow.
sure. But these motherfuckers is literally like going like this and having
a
some
lot
shit
of
that they.
men do that.
They,
as women.
Like,
is there a fine line to where it's like when you're in, okay, because I see guys do that out here, right? For comedy skits and stuff like that. So is there a fine line to where it's okay for you to do it out here versus. So do you feel like there's.
Oh
Yeah. Do you feel like there's a fine line?
Yeah, like them dudes that's doing that shit in prison that's recording that, they not on no GP line.
Even
That's
if you
Wait. What
What's
does GP mean?
General population.
Okay.
And it's something else called SNY. which
Yeah,
is
sensitive.
What is that?
Protective custody.
Okay.
Ain't nobody on no real main line dressing up like no female.
Right,
There's
doing shit like
consequences
that.
and repercussions behind that. So anytime y'all see some weird shit that somebody in jail, it's usually coming from SNY or protective custody.
But is
Ah.
it the same thing out there in down south though? I guess
Do you
because
think it's considered
over here,
I
the
can't
West
speak
is
for down
different than
south
out there.
politics. Yeah, I don't know about
That's
that.
what
I
I'm
can't speak
saying.
about that.
They're from down south. They ain't
Yeah.
from over here.
Yeah, they
I
might
can
know.
clearly see that shit. You know, like they not from over here.
Shit, I don't even know about none of that.
But you don't think that? So what you saying? They shouldn't play like that? You in a facility full of men. You shouldn't play like that.
I'm saying, like, do you
that's
think there's a fine line when it comes to stuff like that?
I think so because
I feel like there should be.
it's a what's the word? Let me think. It's when people assume. What is that word?
Assumption.
Yeah, assumption.
Uh-huh.
It would be the assumption that like it's some gay shit.
Yeah.
Like, you doing something.
Yeah,
in
you're
there
out
because
here
you
doing
in
jail.
it. And
But
in
jail.
jail.
You supposed to
Only
be
in
all.
jail.
Oh, you feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
because it's like you don't want to play around like that in this type of circumstance. You know what I'm saying? It makes more sense to be out here and doing a skate or whatever. But
what do you guys think about it?
You don't
Comment.
want that perception.
Comment. I want to see some of you guys' comment. Do you think there's a fine line in between that? Like, if that's okay or not? Because some of these guys, they had like stuff. Bitch, I'm not lying. If I could make this shit up, I'll show you guys after. But
like socks.
they had like they put like shirts and like
boobs
some
and
here.
butt.
Yeah, they was doing the
nah,
extras and they was like going like this, like yeah, bitch. Like they was just doing the extras, bro. And I was just
honestly,
like,
I don't like that. I don't like that. I feel like as a man, you should just be a man. Like,
yeah, like
even playing around, like when
Even
guys
for
do that,
free
even
men.
for skits and stuff. Like honestly,
Even for free men.
even for free, especially for free men. Like I feel like that's to me that's a turn off. Like why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Why do you want to like? I don't know. What
Yeah,
are you
why
getting
do you-
out of it?
and
Like
they do it so well. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's funny. Women
you do
are
this shit
women
behind
have
doors.
a
Huh?
lot
You
of
been
layers,
doing this shit.
right,
I know that.
right.
I don't
but
like
the way
that
that
at
you
all.
do it so well, it's like you embody. You have to embody.
Like you
a
know how I
woman.
like a female, bro? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like-
out.
Why?
That's
Like
out.
why? Why do you even want to do? No. Why? The fuck?
Yeah,
Come
speaking of
on.
challenges,
Like no.
Speaking of challenges, I just seen in my memory. Do y'all remember last year? You know, we had a rough pandemic year.
Right.
Challenges.
Uh-huh.
Do y'all remember the silhouette challenge?
Oh, I do.
With the red.
Did y'all do it?
No.
Cause I did it. We did it.
That shit
I
came
will
out
show
sexy.
you.
That shit came out sexy.
It was fire.
I
I'm
gotta
gonna
see that.
repost it. I'm gonna repost it, y'all.
Man,
But that was lit. I low key, we talked about this last time. I low key didn't mind the challenges. That made people more comfortable staying at home.
Yeah,
You
honestly,
feel connected and you feel, you know.
exact like when the pandemic first started, I was really into TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Like, girl, I was learning the dances. I was,
I think
a lot
that's
of
when
challenges and
now.
shit.
I think
Yeah.
that's when TikTok went viral too during the pandemic
Yeah.
because nobody
Yeah.
has had anything else to do but
Right.
do that.
Yeah, I'm not
you know?
even gonna lie. I did.
I love TikTok now.
anything yeah, I fuck with
They
it.
be
And I'm
putting
even
you
back
on.
on it, so
They
you
be
know.
putting you.
Oh,
They
yeah.
be
They do.
talking.
Like,
How
really
you
do.
They
They
be
really
like,
do.
they show you everything.
That's
That's
like
like
YouTube,
YouTube
all
up
that.
on there.
Yeah.
On TikTok, and
Yeah.
they're showing you how to make different.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
the new- you
It's
know
like
what-
YouTube.
You know
A new
what?
YouTube.
You know what TikTok is? It's the new Pinterest.
Yeah.
Because
Kind of,
Pinterest,
yeah.
people slept on Pinterest.
And Vine.
I've always liked
Yeah, they
Pinterest.
shut Vine down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really remember fucking with Vine like that,
I
but
never.
with Pinterest, like when it comes to like recipes or shit like that, or even
Mhm.
hair colors or nails or
It's
I
even
look it
like a mini YouTube because the videos don't be as long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
TikTok.
But it's because I go to YouTube to learn video.
Straight to
Yeah.
the point. Yeah.
PYT. What were you saying about Jenny?
So, y'all, she has a documentary, 2-part documentary on Lifetime. So she was saying that Michael used to bully her when they were growing up, calling her things like pig, and she was I'm not laughing.
You just
Slaughter hog, a
Slaughter
cow.
hog.
Basically tease her about her weight. So she's saying he used to bully her, and I'm just like, what do you like? At the end of the day, he's a black man. I know he did all whatever, but I feel like at the end of the day, we know how siblings are.
Mm-hmm.
You fight, you talk about each other. So it's like, he never said nothing like that. Why do you think, or do you even believe it? That he said.
When you
I
said that
believe
she never said nothing like that, what do you mean by that exactly? Like
she always talks about him, or when he was alive.
oh, like she was speaking good about him.
Yeah,
not-
now he's
okay.
dead. It's like, oh, he used to bully me. So it's like,
So is this supposed to be her life story she's talking about?
basically.
Why do you think people do that? Like they really don't expose. I don't want to say expose. Really talk about what really happened until when someone is.
Because I feel like a lot of the times it's really hard for people to like be real when they have like that little pressure. Cause it's pressure. You get me?
Because that person's
Because
gonna
that
see.
person, because that person can watch and that
Mhm.
person can confront you about it.
Mhm.
Like, hey, you
Yeah.
know what you said about this, and this?
Mhm.
It's not that. Why are you even saying it?
But you
type
think
thing,
that's
right?
kind of like a punk move?
It is.
Like-
But I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really know if
Mhm.
you know what.
Yeah.
But I feel like it should be spoken when the person is here and is
Speak
alive.
your piece.
Yeah,
Speak
yeah,
your piece.
Yeah.
that part, cause like that's how people will really know if it's not cap.
Mm-hmm.
Cause hey, it's easy to cap, especially when the person's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I also feel like it could be some truth to it, but I feel like it's probably only mentioned because it's supposed to be her life story, and because
Mhm.
Michael is who he is.
Who he is,
Yeah.
right.
You're gonna put in the stories that have to do with him to make it a more
More
interesting.
ratings.
Yeah,
saucy, add a little
more
sauce or
interesting
whatever.
thing. You're not gonna talk about them other brothers probably called you a pig and all that.
Yeah,
You
that
say
part,
Joe and them
exactly.
and
Exactly.
you
I'm gonna need you to put all of them in the same
Yeah.
little spectrum.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
just
all
like,
Michael
whatever
called you
fuck.
a
Yeah.
pig. No, all of them
Yeah.
brothers called you a pig.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's
Don't
just
take
for,
away one from the other just because this person has a bigger platform than you.
Straight up.
You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that part. Exactly.
I know. I
Like,
did
don't
some
be mad.
I know. I did some fucked up shit to my sister.
That's what I'm like.
I'm not
You
even
feel
gonna.
me?
It's
You
regular
know,
though.
but
That's the
it's
like, I feel
it's
like
supposed to be.
I feel
what
they just get on my nerves. I used to bleed them. Don't it was to the point where I didn't have siblings in my mind. Like I didn't tell them I didn't have no siblings.
Oh, you felt alone.
No, I just didn't say I had siblings.
She said, "Fuck them siblings."
Yeah, I wasn't like they not part of me. Like you feel me? Like
I love my
my
siblings.
I was alone.
I love.
I was
my
alone
sisters
with
my
them, and I knew I had them.
What's
when I
the
came
age
back.
bracket?
3 years, and we have the same birthday.
All of them?
Yeah, my brother and sister are twins.
What?
Same day.
Oh, okay.
I'm the oldest. Yeah, the same day. We have the same birthday.
Oh, you're the oldest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
They was born on my birthday, but I still don't like
They was born on your birthday.
It's like I did my own thing.
Is that weird?
Yeah.
That's
I just was
fucked up
like,
because I feel
I'm
like
on my own day. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool. I'm not mad at it.
You're the
whatever.
best. Thank you so much. I was
Thank
just
you.
thinking about that.
It's about to be.
Yeah, I get
It's
that.
about to be lit after y'all leave.
As it should be.
Okay, so she said that. Plans or
Right now, as of right now, no.
Somebody does have something planned.
I feel like I'm always like, how would I say it? Like, okay, whatever's gonna happen next week is like gonna be known by Saturday, Sunday type thing. So we'll see what's good for that weekend.
Yeah.
But as of right now,
no plans. Solo bolo.
No plans, but there's
Shut your ass. I be wanting to stop you. Like, shut your ass up.
Deck me, bro. Deck me.
No, I love you
Hey,
too
we're
much,
gonna
bro.
have we're gonna have celebrity fights. We're gonna
With
have
the boxing?
a co-host fight. You feel me? Who do y'all want to see
Where the
fucking
gloves
fight each
at?
other?
Where the gloves at?
Yeah. Or even anybody else.
pink.
The battle. Hey.
And you know what that women plan? It's,
Yes,
it's
it was.
cute, right?
They
It's cute.
They
You
planned.
No, we did.
For real.
Yeah.
Because y'all
I
walked in, she
swear.
said they got on pink, and y'all really walked in like the shoes
look,
bro,
white.
You
like,
know
That's
what?
what I said.
You know what's crazy? I walked up because she picked me up, right? I walked to my house and I'm like, I'm walking to the car, whatever. I opened the door and I'm like, man, she got pink. I was like, man, I got pink too. I was like, fuck it. Look at us.
Yeah. On Friday,
Yeah, we black.
we
We
wear
wear
pink. Yeah.
Oh,
that's the memo.
No,
Okay.
now we know. Now we know. We're gonna get our outfits.
You
Right.
want the bottle, baby?
So for you guys who don't know, we broke up the squad.
We didn't
into
break
4.
up.
No, we didn't break up, but we're gonna 4 of us is gonna be filming one week, 4 of us is gonna be filming the other week. So if you don't see all of us together, you know why.
Where's
You
your
know?
cup? Where's your cup?
Mm-hmm.
Where's your cup out?
She
My
on
cup
it.
is right here. Let's see. Okay. So, have you guys ever had a stalker?
I have.
Sort of, kind of.
Yeah. What was your story, Troy? Do you have a story to tell? Thank you, Mom.
I wouldn't say that it was like a full blown stalker, but I had some crazy shit happen to where somebody that I was dealing with ended up coming to my house on uninvited, basically.
Right.
That's stalkerish to me. Like I don't feel
That
like
is-
you go
yeah.
to. I don't feel like that's proper. We're not together.
Oh, especially if we're not together. That's
And then
weird.
was doing some, and then not even that. It was like, okay, you come, but you doing crazy stuff coming.
Like what?
He came through my window.
Oh, you see?
That
no.
was scary. That was a scary thing.
He came through your window.
Came through my window.
Would
My
you-
window I don't open my window at all now.
Mm-hmm.
Barely.
Oh, so your window was open when he came through your window.
Yeah.
So okay, so he came through your window, and then what happened?
Nothing happened.
Like, were you here at home? Like,
Yeah, I was in the bed. I was in my bed. I was asleep.
You were asleep. That's fucking even.
That's
weird,
crazy.
dude.
That's why I was
Wait,
like,
so what did you
and
do?
then it was
Like,
another. I don't even remember, but I remember that instance.
Yeah.
But I don't remember the follow up. But then there was another thing that happened. Like, it's the same guy, and I was super close with him when we were just dating or whatever. But the same guy crashed his dad's car, his dad's BMW. Somehow, some way, came to my mom's house. He didn't come here. Came to my mom's house.
He knew where your mom lived at.
Yeah, because we were super close, like best friends before we dated. Came to my mom's house. Came out, calling my name. I'm like, is somebody calling my name? I'm at my mom's house. I'm like, who's calling for me? I
Right.
don't live here.
Right.
So I go downstairs. He's like, man, I'm going back to prison. I'm like, what the fuck did you do? Like, I'm like, why you come don't come over here. Like,
Right,
what
right,
do
yeah.
you do? Like, I'm going back to prison, pacing and doing all this stuff shit. I'm like, what happened? Crashed my dad's car. I'm like, you drove here? He crashed the car in Compton. He lives in Bellflower. That's like the 91.
Right.
Going to Bellflower. Like,
Right.
you come to Long Beach. My mom lived in Long Beach. You came to Long Beach, bro, to come to my house. Me and my mom sat there, try to figure out a solution, a story, or whatever to figure out for him. He ended up doing the complete opposite. I was like, okay, for sure. I'm about to do something else before he came. So I'm like, all right, well, since you ain't listening to what we talking about, I'm about to go ahead and go where I was going, which I was going to his cousin's house because his cousin is my good friend. And she lived around the corner from my mom.
So are you and the cousin still close friends?
Yeah.
After the fact that, okay.
Yeah. Yep. And so I went around the corner.
That's some shit.
Chill with her. His ass pulled up over there, tripping. It was a big old thing. Like, my mom pulled up over there, turned up. Pulled up in the middle of the street, like, what's going on? Like, yeah, because his sister pulled, it was like a whole big thing. Sisters pulled up, they like, so what happened? I'm like, I wasn't even with this man. I don't know what happened. I don't know how the car crashed. I don't know why he came over here to my mama's house. This nigga was on some crazy shit. Like, and then it had to be like a big old thing, and that was like the last straw for me. Like, you really have my mom pull up, hop out on the street on some hood shit, like, ready to get down with everybody. Like, I'm not fucking with you no
That's
more, bro.
out.
Yeah, that's out.
Yeah, I was like, you doing too much.
That's unnecessary.
Me, I wasn't with the person that I seen at the time. I wouldn't even consider us dating. We met like twice.
Oh shit, that scared me.
Oh, my bad.
We met twice, and he obviously knew where I was staying at the time because, you know, when you're younger, you come pick me up. You feel what I'm saying? Now that I'm older, now and I experienced what I experienced, I'll meet you there. For one, because I don't know who you are. For two, I can leave whenever I feel uncomfortable.
Right.
You feel me? I have control over the situation.
Right.
So, he knew where I lived at. He was in the area. He didn't live in the area. And he was just basically saying, like, hey, I'm around the area. Let me know what you have planned for today because I want to see you. And I was just like, oh, I'm going to be busy. I'm lying, y'all. I was not busy. I just didn't want to see him. Like, I didn't even really like him, you know?
It'd be like that.
And it'd be the ones that you're not into you like a motherfucker. And it'd be the ones that you into
That don't like you.
that don't, or not that they don't like you, but they don't put as much effort as the other ones.
It
You
really
know?
be like that.
So that's some bullshit, but whatever, y'all. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna be busy today. I got family in town. Blase blahs. He was like, well, just come on and give me a hug. First of all, you're not gonna tell me what to do. This is what I thought to myself. I was like 18 years old, 19 years old.
Yeah.
He was a grown man. And I was just like, no, my family's in town. I feel uncomfortable coming out. You know, like I need to cater to my family.
Yeah.
And he was just like, just for a little bit, just real quick. I just want to hug you and kiss you. So I was in the streets, right? Apparently I left. And he texted me saying, I'm here, I'm outside. Let me know whenever you ready. You know, when they go to bed, like, let me know when you want to come and, you know, come say hi to me.
What the fuck?
I was like, I called him, like, are you serious right now? Like, you right in front of my apartment complex? He was like, yeah, I'm right here. And I'm just like, I said, what are you doing?
You need to go.
What are you doing? You have to, like me, I've been in a toxic relationship for 7 years, so I know how to speak to certain people in certain situations. I'm not gonna tell you something to trigger you because at the end of the day, you really don't know how that person's gonna act. You feel me? And he didn't know exactly what apartment number I'm in, but I don't need you to be stalking me. I don't need you to be doing no weird shit or none of that. So I was just like, what are you doing? Like, I said, you're gonna make me not like you. I was just like, please, like, I'll see you another time. Like, unfortunately, us females, we do have to be careful on how we speak to men because we don't. Why men? Because I'm saying this in this case because men for one, I'll never underestimate anybody. Okay. For two, they're just so much stronger than us. So it's like because they have the ability to overpower you, and I can't do nothing but this to you. You feel me? And it's not that, and it shouldn't even be that serious. But if I'm telling you to leave me alone.
That part.
Why don't you like so? Because
get the point.
That's what I'm saying. But that happens a lot where us females we feel uncomfortable in any situation. It's like leave me alone, and it's like nah, come here, like man, come here. It shouldn't. Yeah. Damn, bro, like leave me the fuck alone until we do some shit to where we either shoot you or do, and then it's like, oh, now he's dead, and now it's like, oh, now she going to prison for 20 years. Motherfucker, I told you to leave me alone. Now your ass is dead because you didn't listen or whatnot. So to make a long story short, he was there. He didn't want to go, and I did whatever it is I had to do after that. But
how did he leave?
Bitch, the authorities came and they fucking took him.
The authorities.
And this is the best. This is see, look, like I've never, I grew up in the hood. I was affiliated when I was younger, or still affiliated, whatever you want to say. So it's like to a certain extent, it's like, nah, I'm not gonna, call the cops on this man. But okay, if let's say if I call my brother or my cousin or my aunt, now I'm involving them in this situation. To where all of this shit could have been avoided if I didn't even let this man know where I live at. So it was like now this, you know what I mean? There be cameras everywhere. So it's like now as you get older, you have to be like responsible for your fucking actions. So it's like, do I want to put my family members in that predicament to where all of this shit could have been avoided? No. Do I want to let my dad know for him to go ahead and send his home? No.
Yeah. As a woman, I would just say this: never let a man know where you live before you know where they live. Period.
Or like how they are and all that too.
Because your house. Because if you think you're gonna come to my house, then I'm gonna be able to pull up to you or to your.
But even still, you still never know. Like
you never know, but
still, And on Snap, it's like them people. They really just flip. You really think that he was a nice guy and he grew up in Massachusetts.
You really don't know the person.
You know what's crazy though? They chop you up. And it's like, what the fuck? After a year?
What's crazy though is that look, a lot of the time though, it's not even like, it's not always the man. Like, I've had a situation.
No, I'm not saying it. I'm just saying I was using that as an example.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Because I've had a situation where like, I've had a stalker, but it wasn't a man. Like,
it was a woman.
It was like a girl. And it was a girl that like, at the time, I thought it was like my friend and stuff. But I don't know, she became like obsessed or whatever, Yeah. So it's like, you build a trust, you comfortable, you think like, but people really aren't who they say they are,
right?
Yeah, like,
and
you just gotta be careful with people in general. But that's one thing I was always big on too, like when it came to like my mom's house, and like when it comes to where I live. Like, trust me, it's only like I know who knows where who knows where I live. So that in that case, in the case that if anything were to ever happen, best believe I'ma know who the fuck, because that's one thing I do not fuck with, and I learned that at a very young age. Was not to trust people, and a lot of the time they be the people that are closest, that you let closest to you, that be the like on that weird shit, like
the kicker out of all of this is that he was in the county. And tell me why he called me when he was in the county, bitch. I said, hello, you have reached a call from blase blase. I said, oh my god, bro. I hung up.
I would have hung up
His
too.
sister calls me and was like, whoopty whoop, said he loves you. Keep in mind, we ain't even together. Wow. We only fucked around once, and I seen him twice. And it was like, I'm his sister. He told me to tell you he loves you and that he misses you and blase blase. And if you could go see him, I don't know what to say, but my response was, what's his last name? Just like, I don't even know his name, bro, his full name. Like, what's his last name? And I was just like, okay, thank you. And I just like, girl, that was my experience. Yours, PYTs?
I had 2 experiences.
Oh, you had 2?
One was somebody that I slept with. It was like a one-time thing, and then the person kept riding by my house, type shit, like my mom's house. And then
that's weird.
Hold that. if I ever have mess around with anybody, and I know that's where they live, I take another route.
Oh,
Just
God.
because I don't want them to feel like,
Mm-hmm.
even though that's my way home, or even though
God.
I be in the area, I purposely go
Yeah.
around because I don't want you to think that that's to me, 'cause that's weird.
Like you're a weirdo. and
fuck
you
all
thirsty.
that.
Yeah,
Nah, his
I never
ass-
lived that close to nobody that I've dealt with.
He lived in like downtown. My mom stayed in Torrance, so that's why I was like, when I woke up one morning, went outside, I'm sitting on the stairs, and then he pulled up, and I was like,
is he doing all
yeah, I'm like, is that whoop the whoop? And then like every other day, it was like the same thing. Like early in the morning, riding past the house, it's like, what the fuck?
That's sweet.
Yeah, so, and then the second time, that's when I was in a relationship with the female I was with that passed away last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was a situation with some guy that she had dealt with. Me and her wasn't dealing with each other, but I'm always around.
Right.
And he found out about it and came to my mom's house with a gun, and he's going door to door to the neighbors looking for me.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was like 3-4 in the morning, and he sent me pictures and everything with the gun, like, oh, I'm gonna kill you and all this other shit.
How did that make you feel? Like on some real shit?
Honestly, because I was so far into her, it was house, catch me outside.
It is Kiki. I can't answer right now though. Call him on yours.
I just missed it.
Alright,
You
can
want
we
me to pause
pause
it?
it?
Yeah.
Well, let's just do it. No.
It's been an hour?
No, it hasn't even been.
It's been an hour.
Okay.
Oh, they said the camera froze, so they can't see us.
Oh my god. Probably because he's calling me.
Oh, okay.
It still froze right now?
We about to wrap it up.
He said there we go,
Oh,
they
they
back.
back.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he calling me. Tell him that we using my phone, not to call me.
All right.
It's fixed. They're telling us it's fixed. Can they see us? Can y'all see us? Damn, how long was it like that?
Right, 'cause we was
y'all.
chopping
We
it
was
up.
going in. Were you guys able to hear us? So at least
You
know?
saw us. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, they're like, yo, fix the video, please. They losing viewers. No. What time is it?
Almost 3, I think.
Yeah.
What time is it, though?
57.
So about 10 minutes it was frozen.
Damn.
I think
They said if in the DMs key, maybe they can call them. Damn.
That's right.
It's all
We
good.
fuck
Oh,
with
we
you.
appreciate that. We appreciate that
We
shit.
back. We back.
And then y'all care.
Hold on, let me fix this, y'all. Man. All right, let me see. Insane.
Let me see.
Hold on. Okay. No, I was.
Wait up. We appreciate it, y'all. For real,
said-
for real. Y'all fucking with
He
us.
said we was struggling with the audio only.
Oh,
There is good right there, look.
Hear us, though.
yeah.
Check it out on your
Bring it down.
on your phone.
Okay. Wait.
I just fixed it right now. Check it.
Yeah.
That looks good.
That's
We all
cool.
come out right.
Yeah, it's looking. Yeah.
He said appreciate y'all. We appreciate
Yeah,
y'all.
we appreciate you guys. He said,
For
maybe
real.
Ski can call them. Y'all.
And he really
I fuck with
did.
y'all for
And he
that.
for
On
sure
some real
called.
shit.
That's
He
funny.
for sure called. We're
I'm like, what happened? I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Nah, that's love though, for real.
Yeah.
That they really care.
So what were you saying, PYT, about So he would send you text messages. Oh, you said you was so deep into her that you didn't.
What do you mean by deep into her? Like you like her?
She
too
was
much
in love
for
with
her
her.
to
Like
care
it was,
about
yeah,
anybody?
it was. I was in love with her. You know, she had a child, and it was
With him?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm like, she was the type of person to where I was always around, and she had her little situations, and the guys would always get mad at me because I was always around. I wasn't going anywhere. And that's why he came with the gun, thinking I guess that was gonna scare me, like, oh, I'm not gonna fuck with her. But no. Then after that, it was like, oh, okay, he felt stupid for doing that because after sending messages and, you know, your homies get involved and it's like, oh, shit, I shouldn't have done that. But, yeah, after that.
Do you still fuck with the girl?
No, she passed away.
She passed away, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you did
she
say
passed
that.
away.
Oh.
So I'm still involved with her child, her son. But nah, like that was a crazy situation. And there was numerous situations like that. But still here.
Still here.
Still here. She buried right across the street from me. Like,
Oh, that's
literally.
what's up.
That's why I'm
How
still
often do you
here.
go see her?
I see her every now and then. Not like I used to when she was alive. It's only because the whole funeral thing I never did. When my brother passed, that was my first time.
Yeah.
So going to a cemetery, that was my first time ever doing that, holding a casket. I've never done none of that. So it's kind of still like, that's what I still see.
I hate you.
Yeah. Especially because it's like, what do you say?
Right.
You don't know what to say. I'm not good at,
I'm happy that there's we did a celebration of life. Like a lot of people do a celebration of life. I like that.
Yeah.
Have a party for me, celebrate me.
Yeah, don't
I don't want my people to be sad.
Straight up.
In my family, we're like my family.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
I was just like, that's beautiful.
Oh,
like,
I
it's
didn't know.
unfortunate, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like they're together.
Yeah, so this is the thing. Like, I don't want to hold. Like, I never intended to have everybody.
Right.
Right. But my mom is at top. She just passed 2020. But these are her. This is her mom, her dad, her grandmother.
Well, that's cute.
Yeah, so
that's
it's like
beautiful.
I'm the oldest, so now I have it. I didn't intend to have it, but it is what it is. It's just set up. It looks cute.
It's already cute as a family. Y'all fit right in.
Period.
That's perfect.
All right, y'all.
And I feel like that's like guardian angel shit too.
Yeah.
I'm big on that.
Yeah, and I could just go over there, do whatever. Like, I know just.
Do you ever feel like this is for y'all right here?
Yeah.
It's
no,
cute.
I've been
I like
thinking.
that.
I've been like I've been no cap. Like, I've been having breakdowns for the last couple of days. Like, I've been thinking about my mom a lot, but I also be thinking like, damn, my mom probably really seeing some stuff that like, girl, you is not mind your business.
Yeah.
No,
For
for
real, like, mind your business, girl. But no, I need my OG. Like, I wish she was here.
You guys had a good relationship?
Hell yeah, that was my dog. We did all type of. I went to. When people see this was hilarious. Me and my mom went to a naked painting set.
So
That
the
is
person was
so
naked.
cute.
The people,
Shut
the
fuck
niggas,
up.
Wow.
the niggas.
What do you
naked.
That is
mean?
so
What do you mean?
cool.
Just the guys or
Yeah, it was male models and they were naked.
Yeah, okay.
And you like paint them, they
Yeah,
stand
we
up
did
with them.
penises and shit.
So you and your
With
mom
my
did
mom
that
and I
with
was
you.
like,
That
that
is
was
cute.
fun, but at the same time, I'm not
Awkward.
doing this again with you.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to know I'm having sex. I don't care that I'm
Yeah.
somebody's whole mom. I got a whole child.
Right.
I don't have sex, mom.
Right. What?
But it was fun. But that's the type of relationship we had there.
That is so cute.
I did everything with her for sure.
That's good.
And that's crazy because what you said, I felt the same way when my brother passed away. I was like, oh, he probably see me. No, for real, because it's like you keep, not that it's a fake image, it's just that respect.
Yeah,
And then it's like they not here
You have
no
your
more.
shit,
Yeah,
shit
you
that
feel
you
me?
show them.
It's my life, but now that you're not here and your ashes are here,
Yeah.
do you be seeing what the fuck I be doing?
Right, because
like,
honestly, I told my mom
They be
everything.
seeing.
I told my mom
I
everything
know that
because
they do.
I just didn't want her to worry about me. So I just made sure she knew everything that she didn't have to worry. Like, I'm the child you're not worried about. I don't care what I'm doing. You about to know.
Yeah.
you're not about to see, but you about to know. Now it's like, do you see though? Because that's a whole nother level of knowing. Like,
Yeah, that is.
That shit
But-
crazy.
yeah. But that's how I felt I needed to do with my mom because she's so worrisome like that. I was just like, girl, I'm gonna tell you everything.
That's
So
cool.
if you don't worry about nothing, if you worry about everything else, you ain't gonna worry about me.
I feel like real quick, and then we'll I just want to, because I have a daughter, so with my mom, I feared her. I didn't respect her.
Same.
No, but I didn't respect her. So because I feared her, it was like she would tell me I could tell her whatever it is I need to tell her, but I didn't feel like it was safe because
Yeah.
she'll beat my ass. So it's like, why do I want to tell you if you're gonna beat the fuck out of me later, bro?
Straight up.
Like I'm not gonna tell you shit. So
Yeah.
what I do different now is not. I do believe that with your kids, they need to have installed a little bit of fear, but also show them that respect.
Yeah.
Because
It's great.
because at the end of the day, it's like how am I supposed to come to you and respect you if you don't respect me?
Right.
And it's like, yeah, I guess you're my elder, you're older than me, but at the same time, it's like we preach these to these kids, but are we showing them really how to respect each other or one another or ourselves? You feel
Right.
me? So I do that with my
Yeah.
daughter to where it's just like I don't get mad at her as certain shit. You feel me? Or I see certain stuff on her phone and I'm just like, that's kid stuff. They gonna do it regardless. You
Yeah,
feel me?
because at the end of the day, also I feel like people get so like you want to protect them, you care for them,
Right.
so that's the reason why. But at the same time,
We forget.
they have their life.
Not only that,
This
but we
is
forget.
their life. You get me? Like they need to grow. They need to experience. They need to live.
We forget that we
You
were
just-
once their age as well.
Yeah,
The shit
and
they were doing.
The way that
That's
I
right.
see it is it's kind of like when a baby starts walking and stuff, right? And they start taking their first steps, you're there, you're watching, but you gotta let them walk. Because
Yeah.
if not, they're never gonna fucking really walk.
Yeah.
They're gonna fall, be there, catch them.
Yeah.
That's how I see
Or
it.
sometimes you gotta let them fall on their own.
So they
And
could
go.
feel it. So they could feel it, be like, okay, I'm not gonna do it again. Or I gotta do, but you gotta let them go through it. You get me? Because I also feel like my upbringing was kind of like that too. Like
Like
but I know
sheltered.
I feel like it came I know, I do not feel. I know it came from nothing but love and like care. You get me? I know that the way that I was brought up and the way that they protected me, the way that they didn't let me do a lot of shit was for a reason, and at the end of the day, I'm grateful for it. So shout out to my mom, mega shout out to my mama, and mega shout out to my dad for real. For that, you get me? But at the same time, it was that you feel like you want to tell somebody because you know that they care and shit, but at the end of the day, it's like fuck. I'm gonna get this done or this shit about to happen if I tell them because So then you kind of just figure shit out and but at the end of the day, I feel like how you doing it is right. You gotta have that trust. Like they have to trust you.
Trust you, definitely.
Because if they don't, it's gonna be how we said they're gonna go do their shit, fuck up, and then there's not gonna be anybody there for them.
What were you gonna say, Troy?
So
I agree with that. I used to fear my mom. That prevented me from doing a lot of things, like the fear that I had. And I didn't get to the point of telling her everything until I was more older. Our relationship got different when I was older.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But as a kid, I probably didn't tell her everything, but I still was afraid enough to know that I can't do these things because I'm gonna get fucked up. That's good enough.
See,
If that's the battle that I have now currently with my daughter, I don't want you to be so scared that I don't.
Tell us. We just like consult them and talk to them about it. And how does that make you feel? Because whatever they feel and they go through and they experience, it's relevant. We just get so lost in the fact where it's like, nah, that's not. That's our baby. We
But
go on
then at the
attack
same
mode
time,
because that's our baby.
I be having to let her know, like, trust me, you're not doing nothing. You can't do nothing out. You can't get away with it.
Hey, how many generations said that shit?
Like, I know everything. I did all this shit. You're not doing nothing new. I just want you to know that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything about you always getting found out. Maybe not today. Later on, I'm going to know. So you might as well just, you feel me? But it's a balance. Parenting is it's no manual for that shit. So it's just like, do whatever you can to the best
That you
Well,
can
really,
get, yeah,
like, you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Because that shit ain't no joke. That shit is the hardest job you will ever have.
Be like a little bit of both. Like I want to be like the best friend. You get me? Because I want my kids, like, honestly, I did have a relationship like that with my father. Like I was able to tell him everything, and like at the end of the day, like sometimes it wasn't even all good shit. You feel me? But he was real. He would be like, all right, you know, this is the situation. This is what you gotta do because you know, that's how you're gonna. That's how I want to be. I want to have them to.
Yes.
That's what I want. Like I want my kids to trust me and know, like at the end of the day, I'm gonna respect my mom because that's my mom. You get me?
Yeah.
And she will whip my ass because I really will whip their ass. You get me? But
no, for
but
sure.
it's not even. But it's
Yeah,
not
no.
even that though. But I want them to know, like, aside from that, at the end of the day though, I'm your mom. Ain't nobody gonna have your back the way that I do. Because I'm gonna always be there for you. Even when it's bad shit, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know who I'm gonna be ready for? My motherfucking kids.
This is what I told my daughter.
That's what I want.
This is what I told my daughter not that long ago because she kicked a boy in the nuts not that long ago, and it was just like.
But more than likely, it was a reason.
I told her, I said.